All right. Welcome back to another edition of Where's Your ESCs? Okay, today's edition, review Saturdays. We're gonna start from the stocks we looked at throughout the week. We're gonna start with tickets. We got, let me see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 11 stocks to look at that we looked at throughout the week. So the purpose of this is just to review where we would have put our entry, stop losses, and exit points. That's it. That's all we looking at. Uh, Trade strategy. Let me go with trade strategy. Boom. Boom. Let's look at the trading strategy. Stroll down real fast. So, in all reality, we are looking at the elephant bars, the tail bars, the color change, and we trade near the 200 and the 20 and 200. All right, with that being said, let's go down a little bit faster. You can slow this up to read the passage, but however, we're gonna keep it moving. All right, that's the strategy. Shout out to Oliver Velez. Okay, so with that being said, we gonna look at some day. We gonna go from the day we opened this until Friday. So we opened this Tuesday, but we gonna start. Okay, another thing, their earnings is coming up soon. So we are looking at how the stock reacts during earnings. All right, so again, with our strategy, we about close to the 20 and the 200. Uh, you like one thing again. I am not a financial advisor. We are just looking at places that I will have entered and exited, and put my stop losses, chart familiarization. So with that being said, Monday. So this is Monday and Friday. So we started Monday. We started at 10. Let's say around 10. All right. So buying opportunities. Buy opportunity. Stop loss. Buy opportunity. Color change. Buy here. Candle took out the red. Buy stop loss. Okay. On the downside, red candle took out the green. Stop loss on the way down. We could buy right here tail bars. Candle took out that candle. You're going down. Well, actually, the green took. Well, we want for the red to take out the green. So probably right here. That would have been a good indicator. Uh, yeah, this is Monday. Let's go to Tuesday. So we ended on Monday at 10:54 round. Okay, so let's go to Tuesday. All right, buying opportunities, selling opportunities. If you would have bought in Monday, If you would have bought in Monday, good entry. However, you should have got out. You took profit. So boom, take profit. But another selling opportunity. Elephant bars. Oh, you got your elephant bars. Elephant bars. All right, now what would I have bought? What would I have put my stop loss, my entry, stop loss, and exit? I probably would have played this bar. hmm Let me see how would I have played that. That is easier said because we can see where everything is. However, when when you win it, it's way it's a whole nother out, it's a whole nother look. But however, let's go. Okay, so stop loss. Well, hmm. I probably would. I don't know, but we go still good entry spots. So this is a good entry spot. A double top sell. So you go down. Now color change. Stop loss. You will still be in the trade. However, if you would took profits and you want to sell, stop loss, take profit, tail, tail, stop loss. We'll still be in the trade. Another buying opportunity. Elephant bars, elephant bars. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, you know. Leave a comment. These are for earnings. Most likely, this is upcoming earnings Mondays. All right, so Tuesday, well, whatever days was, it closed at 8:10:88. So let's see how it's looking throughout the week. All right, the next day, which was kind of choppy. All right, we just looking for buying opportunities, sell opportunities. Our color, our strategy, strategy, boom. Now here you would have got cut if you would have added right here. If you would have got in right here, you would have got took out because if you put your stop loss, it went down, so you would have done you definitely would have got taken out that trade. However, if you started down here, you would still be in the trade. Um, let me see if this was a good game for you, 40 some cent. Take your profit. Yeah, it would be a good trade. But yeah, color. Well, no, take profit. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is helping me with chart familiarization. This is also my journey. So yeah. Um but you're more than welcome to to go on my journey with me. So right now we're looking at buying opportunities. Call it a buying opportunity. Bar took out the red bar. Stop loss. Yeah, he wouldn't have made anything. You definitely would have got stopped at the trade. So wasn't a good day on that day. Let's see. All right, so this is Friday. This is where we are currently. So as you can see, the stock pretty much stayed in a certain time frame in the what price range. But this is a Friday, so let's see what buying opportunities and selling opportunities. Now, if you would have got on Friday, this was a good selling opportunity, which from Thursday, we were still going down. So let's see if you would have. So if you would have put in from Thursday, you still would be profitable. You would still be in the trade because we are now at where we are 977. But again, let's see where our buy opportunity. Well, if you would on this day, so it's kind of a iffy situation when you trade these live because you don't know where it's gonna go. However, if you put your stop losses in your good stuff, another thing, look at the day chart. You could see how the trajectory on where your stock is headed. So the further out the chart is, the better you can see what's going on within the chart, within the candle. I said a deep dive. That's what I said I was gonna do a deep dive within the candle. So let me see what was Monday. The 19th we did start on Tuesday because Monday was Martin Luther King. So boom, Tuesday. So this is the 20th. The 20th till today. As you can see, we are going in a downward trajectory. So if you would put your stop loss, if you would have got in on the 20th, and put your stop loss, you would still be in the trade. Woo. All right, let's look on the next day. Well, the next one. I don't think we're gonna do all 11. We not. Um, let's do ticker symbol CBRS. CRVS. I'm sorry. All right, boom. As you can see, I think this was one of our short squeeze Wednesdays. Short squeeze Wednesdays. Let me see. I think that was. Let me see. Matter of fact, let's look at. Let me see. BTTC. So this is one BT. We looked at that. We looked at IBRX. Y'all see what it did on this day. Short squeeze Wednesday. Ticker symbol MIAI. Mm. What else we looked at? We looked at RPTX. We looked at. All right, let's look at those right quick. Let's look at a few of those. We're gonna look at CRVX, CRVS. All right, let's. That's where we are now. And let's see where we were in the beginning of the week. So in the beginning of the week, well, let's just say it took off Monday night. Let me see, Tuesday. So it took off Tuesday. So we went from a short squeeze. We went from a short squeeze. Wasn't nobody up there at that time of morning. However, if you were and you would have got in, you would have been very, very profitable. Now, if you would have got in on this day, elephant bar, stop loss, and we just gonna say you would still be in the trade. You would still be in the trade because your stop loss haven't triggered yet. You would still be in the trade. Stop loss haven't triggered. However, let's say that today, if you would have got in on this day, so let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of buy opportunities. All right, where would you have placed your entries, your stop loss, and your exits? You got plenty of opportunities. Ooh, good one right here. Well, get you in, take some profit. Let me see. That would have been a good boom. Nice little profit if you would have got in and got out. Oh, I'm sorry. Color change. Let me see. Now, if you would have bought in down here, notice that the price is going above the 20. So let's see. Color change. Tail bar 20. Stop loss. You will still be in the trade. Let's see if you let me see, boom. You was so 19. he would still be in the trade. So this would have been a good trading day. Well, you would still be profitable. And so if you hadn't took your profits by now, then you just being greedy. But that's CRVS. Let's look at another ticker symbol. We're gonna look at ticker symbol RPTX. RPTX. No, we're not gonna. We ain't gonna waste our time with that. We ain't gonna waste our time with this either. But let's see what it did though. So we ain't gonna waste our time with this. All right, look at some other ticker symbols. This was Wednesday. We short squeeze Wednesday. Ticker symbol BNA. So this was Wednesday. Short squeeze Wednesday. And as you can see, it was. You're gonna look in to see what day it squeezed. Damn, it hit 68. Damn, whoever got in this got some good profits. Let me see. Why did I put this here? Price level. So this was when I put it. Damn. So it's 16, but ooh wee. Whoever got in here is nice. Sitting nice. I'm gonna let y'all identify y'all buying targets, y'all stop losses, y'all entries, and all that. So if you would have got in this week, that's this week. It's the 19th. It's the 19th. So let's stay from here. It's short squeeze Wednesday. I'm gonna let y'all spot y'all own buying opportunities. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna go to the 15 minute. So boom. But how? Let me see. How would we have known? I be trying to figure out how would we have known this would have taken off the way it did. This was Wednesday when we looked at it. So I was showing the good buying level, which was what I was saying probably was about right here. So let's say we would have been still profitable. Good God Almighty, we missed. Well, like I said, we just looking. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment. That's all I'm gonna do for today. Yeah. Where would you have placed your ESCs and all that good stuff? Like, subscribe, comment. You see what your boy doing. You see it. You see some of these stocks we picked. Let me see. Just pick out one more that we had this week, and after that, I'm out. Ticker symbol. Uh, that did a little something, but let's look at this. PAN. All right, here we go. A good day. Let's look at this. We're gonna look at the 15-minute chart. All right, we're gonna go to. You're buying your good buying opportunities. Boom. Excellent. Good buying opportunity. We trade on the right here. So boom. Candle took out that candle. Boom. So we would have looked on our 15 on our 2-minute charts to see what would have been a good entry on that day. And so forth, so forth. Y'all see the stocks on the pick. Y'all see it. I'm gonna show y'all my this is where I get my stocks from. I have my own options, earnings, traps, short squeeze Wednesdays. Let me show you that. Let me see. Short squeeze. Let's see. So BNAI, like I said, so y'all see me. I ain't look at this one. We ain't look at that one. But anywho, let me see. Let's see. Earnings. These are new earnings. So this is what we're gonna be looking at this week. Is what we're gonna be looking at this week. With that being said, I'm out. Y'all see it. Where's your ESEs? And I'm out.